Okay, this is my day. I wake up early every single morning. I did not plan it that way. When I was younger, I used to wake up at like 11 o'clock in the morning. And then I don't know how I got into the habit, but I got into the habit of waking up very early. And, and as it turned out, I thought it was my choice, but it isn't. If I see light, if light, the minute dawn starts, even if it's a great day, I wake up. And usually that's at dawn. And right now dawn is happening around 5:30 in the morning. Now the great thing about dawn, where I live, is I can actually see it. I don't live in an apartment. I live in a house at the beach. I can see the dawn. So the reason I'm talking about my day is I happened to see like a blurb or an article about on Business Insider with a Navy SEAL who was talking about the great benefits of waking up early. Apparently they wake up at like 4 in the morning. And the great benefits of that apparently is you can get more done in a day, which is such a wonderfully American view of life. I should have at 4 o'clock in the morning because it's quiet and I get a whole lot done. I wake up when I wake up, which, as I said, it's around 5:30 in the morning, or whenever dawn is. And then I do have my quiet time, which seems hilarious since I live alone at the beach and I mostly have quiet time. But this time is I usually get my journal. Wait, I'll get my journal. This is my journal from partly of today. Oh, yeah. And I haven't gotten to what I'm supposed to do yet because I'm doing what writers do. I'm dawdling. It's 10 o'clock in the morning where I am. But I have already walked the dog, which is an important part of my day. And I generally do that between 7:30 and 8:30 every morning because I do not like getting a lot of sun. I actually am heat sensitive. It's not so much about getting a sunburn. I'm actually heat sensitive, and I feel like very bad when I get too hot. So I walked the dog, which has its adventures. This morning she started limping on the way back, and I went, oh God, what is this? And I looked at her feet, and nothing was wrong that I could see. She still didn't want to walk, so I picked her up. She's 20 pounds. Walked her home, and there, of course, when I got her home and I was able to turn her over, I saw she had like a little burr between her toes, which must have hurt a lot, which is why she stopped walking. So that was our little morning adventure. Then I come in and I look at what I need to get done today for me and then for the community. Not that the community cares, but I care. And the thing I did this morning was decide that I would not adopt another dog. I really have my hands full with this one. I don't think I could do another dog, and then I'd feel bad. So I'll give them money instead and make a donation so the dog can get vaccinated and somebody else can have that. Just a really lovely little dog. I then did not open my computer. The computer is something that waits for me. I don't wait for it. I made a decision about the garbage this morning. And my decision was I was going to have a small little garbage pail on the counter, like cute. It's very cute. For like, I don't know, avocado peels and things. But then I realized that was a bad idea. It would only attract ants. I haven't solved my garbage problem, to tell you the truth. Of course, nobody who lives in Mexico has solved their garbage problem. I'll tell you that, unless maybe they live in Mexico City. The dog was really giving me those eyes. Big eyes, feed me, feed me. So I fed her. I gave her a little bit of sliced Oaxaca cheese with her salmon pellets that I buy at her at extreme expense at Costco. And also she loves asparagus ends. I chopped up some asparagus, right? Chopped up mushrooms because I bought a lot of mushrooms yesterday and I want them to go bag. So I did a whole bunch of little cooking. I cooked some asparagus for myself for breakfast. And then I had some wonderful green tea, and I looked up whatever's in the green tea. It said it has maca in it and senta. And I went, what the hell is that? What am I drinking? I said, well, it probably won't poison me because it came from Costco. Turns out that maca and sencha are really sort of like very young green leaves that they mash up and they add, and it's okay. So anyway, the green tea is good. It's quite good. Japanese this time, not Chinese, and I think I may stick with that. So supposedly my helper is supposed to come today. It is now, well, when I started this, it's 10 o'clock. I haven't seen hide nor hair of him yet, and I'm sort of feeling a little bit irritated about that because I do pay him, and it's a very easy job. Today, for instance, I just need him to change a light fixture in the entryway that burned out because we had a little problem with the power the last week. It went out 7 times. Enough times for the entire community to get upset about it And now we have a petition. And we're going to take it over to the electric company and say, you must stop doing this. They were turning off the power between 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock in the morning. And for me, it's just an inconvenience. But some people, have oxygen and breathing machines. And it's a big deal if they turn off the electricity. So all right. So that's my day. And that's a little bit detailed, but it's an ordinary day. I get up, I think, I do a couple of breathing exercises. I do something I saw Carl Reiner, who is like 90-something years old, exercises he showed once. I went, they're very easy. You can do them in bed on your back. I do that. And I take the dog, I get dressed, I take the dog for a walk. I come back, I somehow make breakfast. I look at what I've written in my journal about what I should do. I'm writing this little thing of linked stories called Perplexia. And it's sort of about transplants, older seniors who moved to Mexico. And their adjustments, which sometimes they don't adjust. Sometimes they just keep living here like they don't live here. Like it's a suburb of San Diego. And that amuses me, actually. I just don't. I just live here. I don't cross the border unless I'm required to for legal reasons, like I have to have something notarized. But otherwise, I stay here. Comes around noon, I get starving again because I need to eat every 3 hours. It's my personality. Small meals. And I eat something, and then usually I wrap up because around 10:30 or 11 is late for me to be writing. If I'm not writing by 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm not writing today. So today, I don't know. We'll see. I want to look at what I did yesterday. And by 3:30 in the afternoon, I think it was Jean-Paul Sartre said, 3 o'clock in the afternoon is too late to start anything and too early to do anything. So I take the dog for another walk, and that one's a long walk, although I prefer to wait till sundown. She can't wait that long. And then we come back and we read a bit, and I have discovered Netflix. So after I make myself a light supper, could be soup, could be just some veggies, and have taken care of anybody who's written me emails and anything on Facebook and anybody who's insulted me. I ease into the evening. That's my day. It's a wonderful day. I stopped to give a donation yesterday, and I have another donation or two actually made today to the animal shelter. It's a good life. That's my day. And I hope that all of you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye. Love ya.